Make sure I'm right. What's up, fam? Just checking in today, man. I'm doing a lot of work by myself. I mean, I do a lot of work by myself, so as I'm working by myself, I get a chance to do a lot of thinking. And it just dawned on me. See if I can set this up here real quick. It just dawned on me like, when it gonna get to the point where as though, what's up, family? Salute, family. Give me a minute. Let people come in. I do a lot of work by myself, and so working by yourself, you get a chance to think. You know what I'm saying? And salute, family. Sonny Boxing, I seen you call me, brother. I gotta throw this shower wall in, clean up, and I'm gonna be done for the day. So stand by real quick. I receive probably in a few weeks so many calls about how I'm addressing this issue. And one of the guys that I like is the brother Ozone. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Hold on, family. Let me bring this up here real quick. One second, man. I'm on my way. One second, family. Now, hold up now. Y'all peep that? Y'all peep that? Did y'all peep that? Everything just stopped and froze. That's crazy. I shouldn't be freezing. I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me see something. I shouldn't be freezing. I'm on Wi-Fi. That's a bit crazy right there. I froze for a second. That was crazy. But anyway, I was downstairs grabbing some stuff. It was froze. But then when I come back, it comes back on. But anyway, family, as I do these live streams, I got a lot of people. I had a lot of people reach out and talking as if I'm an antagonist, right? And as recently as the show I did last night with our brother Kareem, and people be talking all crazy. I'm trying to disrupt the Black Power movement, all this old crazy stuff, right? But the amazing thing to me is that no one has yet to address all of the victims of Ali Muhammad. There is not one person that addressed all of the people that came to Moorish World TV. Not one. That should be a problem. That should be a problem off the break. Not one. And if that ain't a problem, then we got a major problem, Houston. We have a major problem. If no one is going to address all of those who came in the name of being brutalized and victimized by Ali Muhammad and Crystal Muhammad supporting that, I'm just doing a follow-up. I'm just talking to you because I was working and I was thinking and I was like, man, I want to get this off. I want to speak to that. You know what I mean? I want to speak to that. So this is the reason why I just went live, because that don't make no kind of sense that people is still talking about what I'm talking about, yet they have yet to address Ali Muhammad. No one have yet to address Ali Muhammad. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. No one addressed Crystal Muhammad while she haven't addressed Ali Muhammad. That's not a problem. I put OZONE name in this for a reason. Because for some reason, I believe that OZONE is genuine. He's just misguided. I want the smoke say put on some gloves. Man, I ain't wear gloves in 15 years. Man, I can't wear gloves. I can't, bruh. Hey, I want all the smoke. Seriously, I can't wear gloves, bro. I'm telling you, my hands slip. I don't get a grip. That's why I'm telling you, if I do like that, it's blood immediately. So if I do like, it's blood immediately. These things real. I want all the smoke. Serious, man. I've tried over and over. I mean, my wife said the same thing. Wear your gloves. Wear your gloves. Yesterday, when she rolled up on me, she always asking where my gloves, man. I can't do gloves, man. I don't know. I can't do it, man. It just don't work for me. You know what I mean? But anyway, family, as we move forward, right? I think anybody that watched this, whenever they say that Brother Taharkabey is against the Black Power movement or the Black Power structure, I think the next question would be, have you addressed the allegations of Ali Muhammad? Whenever they question what Taharkabey doing, all of the people that came, you know, it's been more, I didn't get a count, but do you know it's more than 20 people that then came on here, and there's more still trying to come? Do y'all realize that? Do you know there's not one person that came on here to explain away Ali Muhammad behavior? Do you know there's more people to come? And like, let me see how this fit, because I gotta cut this again. Let me check this out real quick. Yeah, man. There's more to come. I'll tell you that now. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. See if I can get this up here. This one ain't bad. The rest of them, I gotta cut some more. This one ain't bad. Hold on one second. And listen, I got a question for you. Now that I'm doing this, right? Y'all remember me asking the sister on the show, I asked her, there we go. I asked her, I said, y'all remember I asked her on the show, I said, well, what do we do for a living? How do we make money? Family, that is the key right there. That is the key right there. I don't care who you are. In this day and time, if you are leading a group of people in what you call liberation, and you just a pop-up, or you just one that claimed that you have some sort of background or whatever, ask them, find out what do they do to make a living for themselves? Ask them, what do they do to make a living for themselves? What do Crystal do to make a living? She used to be a bail bondsman. Y'all remember that? Anybody know that? She used to be a bail bondsman. You know what they do, right? They take your money off of inflated prices. And we need bail bondsmen. We need bail bondsmen. But who is Crystal chasing? Who is Crystal chasing? Who's she chasing? So we already know what that is. We already know what that is. You follow me? But she's not that no more. How's she eating? How's she eating? Huh? She don't know how to use one of these hand saws, I bet that. Maybe to saw a turkey or something. How's she eating? See, this is when people talk that crazy stuff. Man, he doing that to make money off of YouTube. Listen, I'm going to be good without YouTube. My people on YouTube respect what I do, support what I do, and they help me to further the message by making donations. But people know who I'm addressing. People know. Come on, man. See, we need to start asking our leadership just like an interview. So what do you do for a living? I guarantee you, don't go for the excuse, well, if you're leading the revolution, you should be paid by the people. Yeah, that is a bonus. But what would you do without that? That's what's important. I don't care if you are in a religious organization. I don't care if you are in a revolutionary organization. What would you be doing without it? This is how you know swindlers. Ali says he's a doctor. We know he's no doctor. What would he be doing without the money from the Revolutionary Black Panther Party? What would he be doing? Do he really have a marketable skill? Does he have a marketable skill? Come on, man. Listen, I only want to wake you up. Because at the end of the day, we cannot be victims of our own people. That's the worst kind of victimization. Being a victim of your own people. Come on, man. How you gonna get mad at me? You got people out here talking crazy like, oh, he's trying to sabotage the Black Power movement. He's trying to sabotage the Black Power movement. Even OZONE, and this is why I put him in the thing, even OZONE hit me up on the back chat quite a few times. The last time was a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I like OZONE. I think OZONE one of the realest. But I think he misguided and misled. But addressing me, and you have yet to address any of those people concerns about Ali Muhammad, to Ali Muhammad or to Crystal. It's kind of like the brother said last night, Kareem said last night. It's kind of like Kareem said last night. The tree or the person breeds the next person. Like Al Sharpton bred Tamika Mallory bred my son. The same thing. Crystal, she bred Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad is breeding these people, man. Unless they get away. Unless they get away. So I'm just checking in today. How y'all doing today? I want to see who in the building today. What's up, Crip? Crip, man, I'm getting it in, Crip. I ain't getting it in now. I'm talking now. Man, I done gutted out this whole demonstration, man. Look, I done gutted out this whole demonstration. Y'all ever see them old bathrooms that got They got the what is that? The ugly tile. They got the ugly tile. So in their behalf, so I gutted out all the half of it. I'm gonna just put regular drywall up there. I'm gonna put some floors down. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can turn this around. So yeah, I took all the floor up. You feel what I'm saying? Took all the floor up. You feel what I'm saying? I got a little skill. So we gonna put some new tile down on the floor. You know what I mean? We about to get busy. You feel what I'm saying? I got a little marketable skill. I got a little shop. A little shop. I'm gonna eat. But why Crystal ain't missing no meal and we don't know where she work at? Crystal ain't missing no meal. She ain't missing. I'm playing, Sister Crystal. I want you to come on and explain why you ain't addressed Ali Muhammad. I'll let you come on if you explain why you haven't addressed Ali Muhammad and you still rocking with him. But after all of the accusations and all this time, after all this time, come on, man. After all this time, and you didn't know that he was sleeping with little girls. You didn't know that there was accusation that his 19-year-old daughter sits on his lap, shirtless, braless. This was all on the show. This is the accusation. You ain't know that a child by his sister husband was allegedly molested. You ain't know. You didn't know none of this? Huh, Crystal? You didn't know none of this? You didn't know none of these allegations exist? These are over 20 people that been on the show. Over 20 people been on the show. That's right, Crystal. Ozone. You're not familiar with this when you align yourself with Crystal that brought Ali into the game? You're not familiar with this? You mad at Brother Taharkabey? Huh? You don't know this? I even bring Delta in the picture. Delta, you don't know this? You aligned yourself with that? Kendrick go over there and talk crazy about Taharkabey. You don't know this? How you going to align yourself with somebody with these sorts of infractions or allegations? Y'all don't know these things? Listen, this stuff came out. This stuff came out in the course of 2 months of me covering this. Crystal, you've known this guy since 2014 and you never heard nothing? Family, does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? She's known him since 2014. We have heard in the last 2 months that he was aware of child molestation allegations, that he possibly is also a child molester, allegations, allegedly. That he is involved since last night, night before last, with a European woman screaming Black Power. And we got the pictures. That he encouraged our young sisters to get abortions after he impregnated them, allegedly. That he was passing around herpes to these sisters, allegedly. That he, can I go on? These are all the things that came out on the show. Do y'all remember that? These are all the things. These are all of the allegations that came out on the show. That he participates in homosexual activity as playing with his behind, if you will. These are all the allegations. I'm not saying this. These are all the allegations. These This is not what I'm saying. I didn't say this. This is what the people said. And Crystal Muhammad, we found out this in 2 months, and you mean tell me you ain't know this since 2014 that these allegations was going on? And you still talking about you stand in solidarity? Who are you, Crystal? You brought him in the game. You brought him on Morse World TV. When he came in the game, he said he was with you. When he came in the game, he said he was with you. When he came on Morse World TV, he said he was with you. You got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. You can say what you want about a hoe test. Ain't nobody care about them old slick sayings. Taharkabey hoe test. That sounds so corny. It's a hoe test. Okay. Now back to the real point. Since 2014, you did not know? Since 2014, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 12 years? And it only took us 2 months? It only took us 2 months. Allegedly, he kicked a woman in her stomach. Allegedly, he's the feds and he got a Fed number. You didn't know that in 12 years and you are a leader? You are a leader of what? You don't know about all of these allegations after 12 years and you call yourself a leader? And you saying you stand in solidarity after 12 years? And people still standing with you and not questioning you? I'm going to stay on your heels. We're about to wrap up this segment. I got a couple more people that I got to let come on. But we're about to wrap up this segment. But how dare you talk about it's a hoe test of Taharkabey? Your inner circle should turn around and hoe test you. They should turn right around and look at you and say, Shirley, you got some explaining to do. And as you scream, Black Power, Black Power, they should look at you and say, I hear you, but you got some explaining to do. And you try to distract them again, Black Power, Black Power. They should just say, you got some explaining to do. Now, I don't like Taharkabey. I don't rock with Taharkabey. But he made some interesting points today. He made some very interesting points today. That you've known Ali Muhammad since 2014. And you got us aligned with one who's allegedly a pedophile, who's allegedly a child molester, who allegedly allowed child molestation to go on under his leadership, who allegedly kicked a woman in the stomach, allegedly passing around herpes, allegedly taking in the behind, allegedly force or encourage women to get divorces, to get abortions, allegedly taking in all of this finance for dues and have yet to produce nothing, allegedly. And we can go on and on and on and on. Now, Crystal, I love you. This is what the inner circle got to do. Now, Crystal, I love you. I don't rock with that more funny hat wearing guy with the droopy eyes. I don't rock with him. But he made some interesting points today. And I just want some answers, Crystals. I just want some answers. I cannot move further without answers. This is what a real stand-up revolutionary would do. And they should not stand for, that's his business. No, you said we standing in solidarity, so now it's my business. But I don't get in other people's business. That's it. No, you said we are in solidarity. Now, what he does, reflect on us, or what he has done, reflect on us. Why are we endorsing this if you are not even aware who he is? And by the way, you were able to dig up something on Taharkabey within a few weeks. Nothing ever came to you to dig up anything on Ali Muhammad, or you really didn't hear any allegations? See, these are the critical, this is what Morse World TV about. It's about getting people to start to think critically so they won't fall for the okie doke. That's what it's about. To get people to start to think critically. This is what we need to do. We need to start to think critically so we don't fall for the okie doke from our own people. Why our own people screaming black power, calling the police the pig, calling the European the... They are being the cracker, acting like the pig. Hold on one second. It's real talk. One second. What's going on here? Yeah. Why they doing all that? They acting like that. I mean, what's happening? Hello? What's going on? Hello? Limeism. I'm live right now. What's going on? Give me like 5 minutes. Call you back. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Check me on YouTube. We having a deep discussion while I'm cleaning up this mess. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be about 5 more minutes. All right, let's see. Why she checking in? She checking in. She better check in with me. I'm the big cheese round here. Nah, I'm playing. And Kelly X said Michi X is not a fraud. I think Michi X got good intentions, but I think Michi X has been misled too at times. Yeah, baby. I think Michi X got good intentions, but I think she's been misled too at times. And she's been manipulated at times too. Let me tell you something. I've been holding back on a lot of information that I've received surrounding Michi X, K-Foss, and that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I could roll out some stuff and make the whole show shut down. The whole show. Let me tell you something about me. Most people, right? Most people, I want to believe that they have good intentions. You feel what I'm saying? Most people, I want to believe that they got good intentions. You know what I'm saying? I want to believe that Michi X got good intentions. But to cover up her faults, she do a lot of cursing, a lot of machismo stuff, you know what I mean? To sound tough and all of that. You feel me? That's just a cover-up, you know what I mean? To cover up your faults. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I make a mistake, I'm going to tell you straight up, yeah, I messed that one up. Especially if you ask me. If you ask me about a mistake, now I'm not going to, obviously nobody is going to just go on, what up, Nutso? Nobody is going to just go on, I made this mistake, I made this mistake, I made this mistake, I made that mistake. But if I make an error in judgment, I'm going to come clean with it and I'm going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all about fixing you. It's not about pleasing anybody. It's about fixing you. So if I make the mistake, I want to fix me. You feel what I'm saying? What up, been that cash that? I want to fix me. So if I make the mistake, the first thing I'm going to do is admit to myself that I made the mistake. I ain't worrying about what nobody else think. I'm going to fix myself. Now, if those come back and ask me, like, what you think about this, I think you went the wrong way, then, hey, I'll go on with it. This is what happened. Let me think of one of the errors I made. One of the errors I made, I tell you right now, because I am so adamant about promoting sisters, I seen Sister Crystal as a sister that I could promote and be confident, because she had what appeared to be a track record, which I found out that was just advertisement. She had what appeared to be some sort of work ethic, which that was just a polished coat. But I wanted her to promote her. And you know what I mean? Because we need more sisters. You know what I mean? But my mistake with that was not wanting to promote her. When she brought Ali on the show, I should have done more research as opposed to allowing the strength of her validate Ali Muhammad, or the strength of her, of what I had come to know, validate Ali Muhammad. And so, as I said before, I owe you an apology for allowing him come on the show and ask for donations in a deceased comrade name where he had no intentions of sending a dime to the family. That was my error. My error was, on the strength who I thought Crystal Muhammad was, I allowed Ali Muhammad to come on the show, and on the first show asked for financial support for a deceased family member, a deceased comrade, where he had no intentions of sending the money to the family. He had no intentions of going to the memorial service. He had no intentions of supporting this guy who ultimately supported him. He had no intentions. Who ultimately supported him in life, but he didn't support him in death. But on the strength of Crystal Muhammad, I allowed him on the show. That was my mistake. I was wrong for that. I should have vetted him. The only thing I could do is vet him. It happened so fast. Crystal Muhammad said one of the comrades was possibly poisoned and died at Planet Fitness, and someone wanted to come on to try to raise finance and make people aware. No problem, Crystal, come on. But after we find out he not who he say he is, Crystal Muhammad tuck her tails. She tuck her tail and talk about, I don't know what he do. She can't even explain why she didn't go to the memorial, or when was the funeral. They didn't even know when the funeral was. They said they was paying $8,000 for a funeral, and the brother was cremated. The brother was cremated. But they claim that they needed $8,000 for burial. How can you say that you're going to rock with a Crystal Muhammad who's incompetent of who she's rocking with? Believe that. That's an incompetent leader. That's totally incompetent. And I had a moment of incompetency, but not no more. I'm good with mine. I'm ready to face it. Not no more. And I ain't gonna try to make like we cool. I ain't gonna try to make like that's a mistake. Cause there ain't no such thing as no 14-year mistake. Ain't no such thing as a 14-year-old mistake. In other words, she met him 12 years ago. I'm sorry, a 12-year-old mistake. I meant to say 2014 to now, that'd be 12. If I'm not mistaken, something like that. Whatever. My math ain't that good. Unless I got a measuring tape or something. I don't know. I mean, a 12-year-old mistake. Out of 12 years, she ain't never heard that he was running through them sisters like a smorgasbord. Out of 12 years, hold up, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There you go. My bad, 6 years. 6 years. I can't count. I want all the smoke. I mean, I can't count. Let me see. Let me do my fingers. 7 years. We can't count. No, my thoughts are just riding right now, but yeah, 7 years. And she didn't know since 2014. I'm mixing up 2014 and whatever. But 7 years. Ain't no such thing as no 7-year mistake. She never heard that he was participating with allegedly, what they call it, sex magic, gay sex magic. What? I was watching a show when somebody said that. I was like, huh? Yeah, and he called it sex magic. Like, what? And then put away the babies. And then the sister the other night talk about milking something. I said, God, that's so crazy. Man, this is a PG show. Talk about putting something in his rectum in it. What the world? This is Moorish World TV. Oh my God. Did y'all catch that? I was like, Ali Muhammad. And it said, hey man, man, I'm looking like what? I said, oh my goodness, this is crazy. And the sister said it with so much confidence, right? Salute to the sister for coming forth. But she said it with so much confidence, like she was a witness. I was like, man, sis, you for real? And she just started laughing. So I guess that's like, yeah, for real, for real. And you never heard of these things, Crystal? You never heard of these things? So family, I just was checking in with you, and ozone. That would somebody say milking the prostate. What? What? Listen, I'm lactose. You ain't touching me. Not the, hey man, listen. I'm lactose. Man, this is what it come to, man. This is what it come to. And Taharkabey, the bad guy. I bring over 20 people on the show who speaks to this nonsense, but I'm still the bad guy. Maybe you want to reconsider who's the bad guy. I mean, maybe you want to reconsider. And it ain't Taharkabey. You know what I mean? It ain't me. I'm lactose. Don't come over here if you want to. You know what I mean? Get away, Big Shirley. Go. Big Shirley. You better get away, man, Big Shirley. Don't you touch that coat. Now get on out here with your alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, crumb cake or shawl you with, because you dismissed. Don't touch that coat. Big Shirley be walking in the rain, play with me. Oh, no, buddy. I want all the smoke, say more than 30 people reached out. And they still coming forth. You know what I mean? They still coming forth, man. Come on, man. Everybody thumbs up. We got 136 people in the chat. We got 45 thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up. We want Brother Ozone to hear this. We want Brother Ozone to heal. We want Brother Ozone to lead the charge responsibly. You know what I mean? We want Brother Ozone to lead the charge responsibly. Just like he called me up. We want Brother Ozone to call up KRYSTAL. That's right. We want him to lead listen, we ain't giving up on Ozone. We ain't giving up on Ozone. Not yet. We ain't giving up on Ozone. I like his courage. And you might say, well, Brother Taharkabey, you know, I don't know, man. But I like his courage. You know what I mean? I like his courage. We ain't giving up on him. That's right. But now, KRYSTAL, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap. See, Ozone just came in the game last year. He can get a couple passes. He can get a couple passes. What's the goofy one name? Delta. I don't think you can give Delta no passes. Although he just came in the game last year with these formations, I don't think Delta can really get a pass. Only way Delta get a pass is like, all right, when I was growing up, I'm about to get out of here. Like when I was growing up, right? We had a guy in the neighborhood, European. They was brothers. It was Poopy and Didi, right? It was Poopy and Didi. And they was you know what I mean, mentally challenged, you know what I mean? You can't say that word hearted, you know what I'm saying? You can't say it. I don't think you can, but whatever the case may be, they was kind of messed up, right? But they was all right. So I was a troublesome young little brother in the neighborhood, right? So nobody messed with him. Hold on a second. So nobody messed with Poopy and Didi. But Poopy and Didi, right, they would grab stern wheels. Say this, the stern wheel. They would have stern wheels. And they would drive around the neighborhood. They'd be walking. And so me, I used to be so crazy, I used to run up to him and say, give me the keys. I would run up to him and be like, give me the keys. And I fake like I'm snatching the keys, right? But they would fake like I didn't get the keys. They would squeal wheels, and start chasing me. I lost my witness, right? I lost my witness. I used to do this all the time. So as I got older, I used to turn it up a little bit. My mother used to tear me up about messing with Poopy and Didi because my mother liked them, right? But I used to turn it up a little bit. And I used to carjack them. They be driving around my house. I'd run up to them with the, give me your keys, like that, give me your keys. And they start slapping my hand. I lost my witness. They like reach out the window and slap my hand. But the point of the matter is, as we grew up in this neighborhood, right, they was one of the only Europeans in the neighborhood, their family. So as I got older, you know, we started learning to cuss people out. So I call them a punk B. Hey, you punk B. They cuss back at me. Ugh you, shut the up. Sometimes they would get so mad and they would catch me because I couldn't dip fast enough. And they would hit me with one of them special hands. Bam! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hit me in my back, right? Zoom. At this point, I want to fight now. But I got to remember, this is Poopy and Didi. I can't fight Poopy and Dee Dee. You know what I'm saying? I got to take that. So with Delta, he's like our Poopy and Dee Dee. We got to take what we get from Delta. You know what I'm saying? We got to take what we get from Delta. Because we, you and I, started messing with Delta. We let Delta come on here and tell these stories. From the first time, that Delta came on the show, we knew something wasn't right with Delta. We knew something wasn't right with Delta. When he started saying that down, and he set his camera up, everybody else sitting down on the video, he got his camera up, and he like, well, that down, and like that there. And I told him like that there, like that. We knew something was wrong with Delta, but guess what? We was kept running up on Delta, talking about, give me the keys. Give me the keys. It escalated, and then we started cussing, and then Delta caught up, and bam, hit me with one of them special hands. Hit me, oh my goodness. Now, me and Delta beefing. No, we not. I can't beef with Poopy and Dee Dee. That's uncivilized to beef with Delta. Not beefing with Delta and his little compadre, the little half European. I'm not beefing with them. I don't even respond to them. See what I'm saying? I don't respond to them. Because just like Poopy and Dee Dee, I started messing with Poopy and Dee Dee. I did. Now, someone said, why you turn your back on Kendrick Wilson? Now, let's talk about Kendrick. In fact, I never turned my back on Kendrick Wilson. Let me show you what happened with Kendrick. Kendrick was coming on the show, and he was doing a wonderful job in his presentations. As the show started getting a little bit risky, I started saying, you know, I need to build another platform. And the platform is actually ready now. I said, I need to build another platform. And so, because he had been coming on the show for so long, I said, brother, would you like to endorse a show? You follow me? I said, would you like to endorse the show? Because the intention is to build the other platform. The platform is built now. I just haven't released it to the public yet. Anyway, at some point in time in there, I got busy with other shows because I work off the energy of the universe. You know what I'm saying? I got busy with other shows. People started popping up with Ali Muhammad. You feel what I'm saying? And so that had more precedence over Kendrick's story at that time. Because Kendrick go live 2 and 3 times a day on Facebook. You understand what I'm saying? And so the story of Ali Muhammad had precedence. He thinking that I don't rock with him for some reason. And then one of the last conversations that he said to me was, he's trying to give me advice about Moorish World TV. I forget exactly what he said, but something to the effect, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, and blase. But the way that he said it was kind of pushy to me. And this was behind the scenes. And I can read the chat if you want me to, but it's on my phone that I'm live with. And so at that point I said, man, I ain't got no rap for this guy. This guy's talking crazy. For one thing, he have yet to build the platform to speak so arrogant to the people's grand sheik. I don't speak arrogantly to you. I don't speak with my chest poked out to you. Don't speak with your chest poked out to me. So, because I like Kendrick, I know he's young. I know he has great potential. So what I chose to do is just not mention Kendrick anymore. I chose just not to even talk about Kendrick no more and not to bring him on the show until I finish with this Ali Muhammad thing. Now, here we go. Because the communication stopped, he chose to go on one show with Crystal Muhammad and her Solidarity Padres, and he started making up stuff. And these things that he was making up, they were so far-fetched. They were so far-fetched. I said, I'm not even responding to that. And let me tell you this, family. This is the wisdom. This is the wisdom, family. When someone loves attention, negative attention, don't give it to them. That'll mess them up even more. Kendrick, I've come to discover, he likes any attention. For real. He like any attention. It could be negative attention, crazy negative attention. He loves it. That makes him. He loves attention. So even me saying this right now, I don't really want to, but somebody asked me, as I say, if you ask me, I tell you. I was going to brutalize him without giving him attention. I brutalize him by don't acknowledging him. This is a lesson for you, family. For those who love negative attention, you got people that love negative attention. Brutalize them by not giving it to them. I brutalize them by don't say nothing. Now, I know Crystal Muhammad can't stand herself being exposed. That's why they took that trip to try to change the rhythm of that exposure. So I'm going to give you the attention. I'm telling you, family, in your personal life, whether you are in a relationship that's disastrous and a brother or sister, they seem to be thriving off negative attention. We have that type of people in our community. Don't give it to them. You will brutalize them because their energy comes from feeding off your attention. Without your attention, they have nothing. See, me, I've always been, just like I told you I was messing with Poopy and Dee Dee, I've always been somewhat the class clown sometime. I always would knuckle up real fast. I've always had a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? A little piece of change. You know what I mean? I come from the 80s crack era. Had a little piece of change. Little something. Ain't nothing mad, nothing right home about. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an independent dude. I've always been confident in myself. So, you know what I mean? Morris Science helped me to enhance and polish the wisdom that I learned from my grandmother, from my mother. You know what I'm saying? From my father. The Morris Science, and not to mention the street guys, Morris Science helped me polish myself. You know what I mean? My cousin Mookie. Man, my cousin Mookie back in the day, I'm rambling. Let me ramble just a little bit. My cousin Mookie back in the day, man, I thought he was the biggest thing. Man, I thought he was the biggest thing since Run DMC. I was 13 years old, and man, he used to walk around with furs on in the hood. Like, no shoestrings in them. He did, man, I'm telling you, Adidas sweatsuits, shoes to match. Man, I'm like, Run DMC, they have came into the cousin's life. Damn. My cousin Mookie, I ain't gonna tell on you, Mookie. I ain't gonna tell on you. That's right. You gave me the first taste of street life, Mookie. But I love you anyway. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that I've never been attention starved. I've always been in the midst of a good group of people. I always could hold my own, and I've always been around people who actually cared for me. You know what I'm saying? I always been around people that gave me good advice. Whether I took it or not, that was another thing. But a lot of these people, you know, they haven't been around good people. They haven't been around people that could give them good advice. You know what I'm saying? They didn't learn from a lot of their mistakes. They got away with a lot of mischievous, stupid stuff. And so it carried on into adulthood. And so they continue to do mischievous, stupid stuff that's not beneficial. They done got over so many times that they think they're going to get over for the rest of their life. But I'm here to tell you, before I get out of here, ain't no right way to do wrong. Ain't no right way to do wrong. It will catch up with you. It will catch up with you. I don't care what that wrong is. That could be manipulating people. That could be acting like you doing something don't nobody know. Ain't no right way to do wrong. It's going to get you. It's going to get you. Whether you are an informant, whether that's all provocative stuff, or whether you just a petty thief, it don't matter. Ain't no right way to do wrong. Ain't no free lunch. Somebody paying for that little lunch ticket that gets you through the line. Ain't no free lunch. Somebody got to pay. You know what I mean? Somebody got to pay. You know what I'm saying? So you can say what you want about Taharkabey. Guess what? I sleep real good at night. I snore and everything. I'm trying to tell you. You ever snore so good? You know what I mean? You ever snore so good? Somebody said you're rambling and you're also full of shit. Was new to Grandmaster J. You said Crystal was solid. I already said that. I already said I thought Crystal was solid. You said you called ALLI a doctor. I thought he was a doctor, JMA and Stitch, but you got related charges. I do not have any related charges. Go look at them. With that being said, let me see. With that being said, that's probably hiding somebody. Let me see. Yeah, let's put him out there. Because you can come on the show. Email me at taharkabey@yahoo.com. And you can also challenge me on any related charges that I have. High IQ, that is. But with that being said, family, I'm telling you, ain't no right way to do wrong. It's going to get you. You know what I mean? Low IQ. You can email me at taharkabey@gmail.com, yahoo.com. And you can challenge me on anything. I'm all with it. I'm all with it. I mean, but at nighttime, I snore real good. I'm telling you, you ever snore so good you choke yourself? Whoa! Whoa! Huh? You ever snore so good you choke yourself? Oh, am I? I'm still here. I sleep good at night. I'm trying to tell you. See, I got hit with a bat in my nose back in the day. I'm rambling. I am rambling. I got hit with a bat in my nose back in the day, right? And so my breathing kind of funny. You know what I mean? So I snore sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, but I sleep real good. They caught me at 7-Eleven. Good goodness of gracious. It was 3 of them. One day y'all think I should do that? Taharkabey and his stories. Press 1 if y'all want to hear Taharkabey's stories. I could do a series on some stories. I got some lot of stories. Taharkabey's story time. Press 1 if y'all want Taharkabey's story time. I got some serious stories. Real talk. I think I should do that series. I'm telling you. Look, y'all, anybody know, look, I gotta get ready to go. I ain't getting no work done. Y'all ever know, I'm gonna tell you one more story, right? So listen, anybody ever been to, see in Baltimore, we have the Baltimore Orioles, right? and when you go to the game, back in the day, they used to give out them complimentary bats. Anybody remember them complimentary bats? They be little bats about this big. This is a pipe, but they got little bats about this big. And when you walk in, they might say the first 500 people we're giving out bats. So we up there standing in front of the line as little children to get our bats. So we gonna get our little bats, right? Anyway, it's like somebody in the hood, they have these bats at the party. So I'm from, at this time I'm living in Annapolis. And I'm in the DMV area. So y'all familiar with go-go music? So I'm at the go-go. I'm fresh though. I stayed fresh, right? I used to match everything. I'm trying to tell you. I had fur Pumas. Yeah, back in the day, I get some of my homeboys say, oh, I put that stuff on back in the day. Real talk. Anyway, I'm at the go-go. I can't dance that good. As you know, I ain't got no rhythm. I can rap, but I can't dance. Anyway, I'm at the go-go, right? The go-go was jumping. So 3 guys looking at me like, mean mugging me. I'm well known. Listen to me. When I say I'm well known, I'm well known. You know what I mean? Say, what you doing to the go-go? It's not the go-go dancing, it's go-go music. You know what I mean? Let me see something, family. Hold on. I got a minute. I got a second. Hold on. Let me show you something. It's go-go music. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's not the freak club, family. It's go-go music. Like, let me show you something. I'll show you something real quick. But so all right. So we in there, right? 1 second. So we in there, right? And it be like this. So look. So listen. So I'm in the go-go, right? Me and the squad. You know what I mean? Me and the squad. We in the go-go. So I see these guys, right? But I'm good because I'm super popular, right? So I see these guys, man, they keep eyeballing me. So I ain't really tripping. Everybody meet up at 7-Eleven. We meet up at 7-Eleven. And now I'm in 7-Eleven getting my pizza. This is like 2 in the morning. I'm getting my pizza. I'm probably about 14 years old, 15. I'm getting my pizza. You know, them glazed donuts when they first come in 7-Eleven. After 12 o'clock, the glazed ones, the honey dip. Oh my God. The honey dip demonstration. Anybody know about the honey dip? Good night. Anyway, I'm in the line. These guys sitting outside and they looking at me. These guys sitting out there looking at me. All my people's out there, so I think. So I'm like, I walk right into the fire. That's just how I get down. I walk right into the fire, but fire was hot. I came out the door with my bag. As soon as I swung the door open, somebody just said, crack, back. But I ain't go out, though. I ain't go out. I was like a fireman. I dropped and rolled and grabbed one by the legs. It's called the Baltimore Scoop. Bust my nose open, but I dropped when he hit me, because I already seen him looking at me, so I already had planned to at least get one. But I didn't expect that little bat. And when I opened that door, bang! But I dropped and rolled and I scooped him. Boom! Put him on the ground and I'm bopping him. Now the other guy with the bat, I should have scooped him. But he busted me in the back with the bat, with the little bat. But it's a little bat. I'm used to taking Louisville sluggers, not mini bats. I'm taking the bat, right? This is the crazy thing about it, though. Why it's going down like that? After I take about 7, 8 hits of the bats, now people want to pull people off me. I done took 7, 8 hits. Man, everybody, they surprised, and now they pulling these people up off me. You know what I mean? Come to find out, these brothers thought that I was messing with one of them girlfriend. I ain't even know this guy girlfriend. I ain't even know him. Jealous over a female. I ain't even know him. But guess what? And I can verify this story. Ip and Tay-Tay. It was a brother named Ip and a brother named Tay-Tay. I don't know who the third one was, but it was Ip and Tay-Tay. They still around. One day, it was me and my cousin from Philly. We at the grocery store over Eastport. They call it Eastport. We at the grocery store. And I'm helping my cousin carry bags because we got to walk. And I see Tay-Tay. No, it was Ip. I see Ip at the cash register. My cousin can verify this. My cousin say, why you looking at that man like that? Because we in a line. I said, go to this line. I said, that's the guy that jumped me. Oh yeah, right in the grocery store. On the job. He acting like he don't see me. Right in the grocery store. I'm trying to tell you. But family, long story short, my nose ain't never been right since. Y'all see that demonstration? It ain't never been right since. I can't breathe right. This was years ago. But right in the grocery store, over the counter. I was something else. I was something else. I'm trying to tell you. Now listen. We had neighborhood things, right? Whole neighborhood was on me. Whole neighborhood. Anybody from the neighborhood see me, they wanted some drama. And I was just dropping them. Bam! One at a time. Every time they try to roll up on me, they see me out and about, I could sense it. And they, what's up? What's up, man? You under my homeboy? Come on. Bam! Bam! I was dropping them. I was young then. I was young and a little bit wild. But let me tell you something. After it was all said and done, can you believe that we ultimately became cool? And they actually apologized. This was like years later. I end up talking to a sister from their neighborhood, and they end up apologizing. Do you know that I never thought once about killing them? I never thought once about killing them. Think about that. Not one time did it cross my mind that I was going to get a burner and kill him. Not one time. That's a testament. That's a testament of the times that we living in now. Now, one time did I think about that. And I'm still, not one time. Story time with Taharkabey. Not one time did I think about killing him. It never crossed my mind. I wanted to put them hands on him, but I never thought about getting nothing and killing him. We'll put that up on him. We'll put that up on him. You feel me? Peace out, family. I love y'all. I see y'all tonight. Not tonight, tomorrow night. I'm going to try to make it tonight, though. Try to make it tonight. Salute the Crip. Salute to everybody. Salute to the real. Faith. I want all the smoke. The Lords. Everybody. Salute, family. We're going to keep it all the way real to the end. And I never thought about murder. I'm out, family. Peace and love.